Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
That gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here comes the corner. Lee Kang-in with the short one. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paredes. For De Paul. Montiel. Messi. For De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Played out to the right. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Can he spark a counter here? Well, now here's a good... He's having a go! Garnacho! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Kim Min-jae. Some good work on the right flank here. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Petzela. For De Paul. Paredes. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kim Min-jae. De Paul. And it's Paredes. And here's Messi. Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lee Kang-in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Threads one in. Lee Kang-in. Looks to the other side. Now Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. And that has left him in a heap. De Paul. Messi. For De Paul. Interesting ball. Now here's the delivery. Lee Kang-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. From the skipper.
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. South Korea suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Oh, shooting chance! That comes as a mighty relief. McAllister. Tagliafico goes forward. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Forward it goes. Now it's Messi. Lee Kang-in. South Korea already trailing and we've barely begun. Lee Kang has a goal! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Hwang Hee-chan certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
De Paul. And it's Messi. Montiel. First quarter of an hour gone.
South Korea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lee Kang-in. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Swings it across. McAllister and Garnacho. And it's Paredes. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, strongly challenged there. Petzela. Montiel. And it's Paredes. Played out towards the right wing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Messi picked up. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And Son Heung-min. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Paul, not the most accurate pass. Ball's out once more. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Tagliafico. Garnacho. And here's Messi. De Paul! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a fabulous ball. Montiel gets good distance on it. Surely a foul, free kick. De Paul. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Martin. Can he put it away? Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. And he's had it nicked away. Paredes. Romero. Lofted upfield. Hwang Hee-chan. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. With Sonheung-min. Messi. Half an hour played now. De Paul delivering the goods as expected. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. De Paul with the cross. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lee Kang-in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fiddles it through. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Look at the shapes to shoot! Paredes. For De Paul. Paredes. Gently done. And it's played forward, out to the right. There's the cross. And the ball is out of play. McAllister. Petzela. South Korea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Sonheung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Plays a delicate ball. touch on it, and that's the keeper's. Romero. To McAllister. Shifted upfield. Son-Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Son-Heung-min. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This is quite a battle.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Paredes. De Paul. Oh, can he get onto this? To McAllister. Garnacho. Lovely bit of skill. Over to the left. That's very neat. Garnacho. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy. Lee Kang-in. And it's Son-Heung-min. Wriggles his way through. There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hwang Hee-chan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tagliafico to McAllister. Petzela, and it's Paredes. Played up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Hoisted in. De Paul gets his pass away. Good ball over the top. Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Oh, he's missed it. Lee Kang-in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. South Korea come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, and it's Son Heung-min. Now who's going to be first to this? Son Heung-min. De Paul to Messi. Aim forwards. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Hwang Hee-chan. Good spot, he's seen the breeze, had a shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Hwang Hee-chan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
South Korea go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Garnacho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kim Min-jae. That's Lee Kang-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Paredes has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang-in. Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Here's the delivery.
South Korea making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Now it's De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Garnacho. Back into the middle. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Massive leap! You can get that clear. South Korea can counter promptly. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Garnacho. Petzela. Driven forward. Martinez chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward it goes, and back to the keeper they go. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's an excellent interception. With Son Heung-min. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's run loose here. Petzela with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just eases him off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Petzela, McAllister. And that's a good ball. Real chance! Petzela for De Paul. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Paul. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. Petzela. McAllister. Played long and they could be in here. That has been cut short. Lee Kang-in. Paredes concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Martinez. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Gently done. Taliafico. Garnacho. Oh, sweet feet. To McAllister. And it's Paredes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Messi, now it's chance! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
And it's Son Heung-min. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. De Paul. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Corner. Messi with the clearance. Romero can get it clear. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. DePaul. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lee Kang-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this...
He's had a hit! Goal! Republic of Korea! Into the lead once more. Martinez, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tagliafico. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi plays it short. And the ball's come loose here. Ball climbs up big. And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Garnacho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played with finesse.
South Korea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Always onto this. He's got away.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a throw-in. Tagliafico. He's got to be it. Shot at goal! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Messi goes short.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kim Min-jae. Son Heung-min is herring after that one. Paredes. Montiel. And it's Paredes. And it's played forward. Foot in. McAllister. To McAllister. Tagliafico. Petzela plays it forward. Cleared away. Hwang Hee-chan. Yes, physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Son Heung-min. Just 5 minutes left. Very much into the last knockings. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Kim Min-jae. South Korea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pinches it off him.
South Korea certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Played out to the left flank. Away from immediate danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Argentina have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Proves too strong.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well read, nice interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Lee Kang-in. We are into stoppage time. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. Romero. Martinez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here and things are threatening to boil over. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
McAllister. And there goes the final whistle.